Welcome to the Cannabis Coffee Hour. I'm your host, Rob Cantrell. This is episode 328 of the Cannabis Coffee Hour. We're here in Brooklyn. Maybe I should have pulled these lights, but I think it's looking cool. We'll kind of groove out this. 328. Just grooving out with my man on the flute. We got some cool beats here. Shout out to Vita Coco Coconut Water and La Colombia Cold Brew Black Unsweetened Straight Black Cold Brew. That's what we're sipping on. Yes. Flute Man needs to get his Pellegrino. Shout out to the Flute Man. And shout out to everybody that is tuning in to episode 328. This is good, you know, a hot, mellow July. We're back. I've been around the world. I've been to Portugal. I went to a wedding. Shout out to all my friends and family from back in the day. From Washington. It was great to see everybody. So that was a trip. And it just seems like life has been happening a little fast going into the summer. So I've just kind of took it a little slow, and we're organizing here at the Pelican Studios. Every day, every dollar is going to putting this podcast together, which is the best podcast in the entire world. We sample coffee from around the world. We sample coconut water around the world. We even sample great herb. It's the Cannabis Coffee Hour. This is shout out to Rolling Green Jet Fuel. I picked this up at the Chronic Dispensary, legal dispensary, government legal, with the stamp and all of that. Well priced, well measured. I even was like, this is like jet fuel was huge in 2008 amongst like Wiz Khalifa and Currency. New York, it was definitely like a New York brand strain for a minute. I think there was even a couple rap albums put to it or named after it, so to speak. But it's great. I'll say that. The New York cannabis scene is one of the best, I think, in the world right now. That's why I'm so excited to do this podcast. Because you wouldn't think it would work, but it kind of works. With everybody so stressed out, especially with the world toxicity of today, you know, everybody, as much as people say it's the end of times or, you know, wigging out, whether it's global warming or politics or anything, I will say that cannabis is making it a little bit more bearable. But life shouldn't be bearable. Life is life. That's kind of where I'm at these days. I've been having great sessions petting my cat. Focusing on animals, I think, is very important right now. I think focusing on nature is very important right now. And that's why I'm going to drink some coconut water. I've just been going hard in the paint. But I can't complain. It's all been organizing the Cannabis Coffee Hour. I know I look like I'm just doing this alone, but I'm not. I got Flute Man, my man Max, doing the sound, doing the robotic cameras that we have in place. If you want to come out, Max, you want to show the good people your socks. Here at Pelican Studios, we're very relaxed and have an open heart and open mind. There he is. Max Rewa. Max is a sound engineer, flute specialist, modern space, electronic sounds from everywhere. He works with many artists in production. So I love the flute, Max. I appreciate you coming through and rocking it one time with you. Yeah, that's how it is. Give me the heavy. I'm not messing around. I got some great sativa. I got a flute player. I got some Columbia cold brew black. I would say this. When you're messing with these guys, don't go with the milk or the other kind. Always go with the black. Even the can. I like the can. I like glass the best. Can is good though. Aluminum is good. Aluminum is weirdly good. And you wouldn't think it does store herb good. I had this a little aluminum box and it absorbs smells. And then I read this other thing that's been tripping me out, is that you should drink from copper cups. That actually drinking from copper cups, you know those Moscow Mule cups, you should be drinking from that. Like it does something to your circuit. Copper's trippy, man. There's something going on with copper that I haven't figured out yet. Everybody dogs it out because of the penny, but if you shine up a penny really good, that's that almost looks like coffee right there. That color. Yeah, I would say this is great. Cold brew, afternoon. I'm cutting it with some good coconut water. Let's get it up. If we're gonna get it up, we're bringing the tempo up to this. Flute man, Max, can you get on this tempo? I switched it up. You gotta hit me with the whap, 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 whap. Yeah. Go. Sit down. Lean back. Yeah, I'm never whack. I'm just saying exactly what I like. I don't think it's that bright, 'cause I'm wearing shades, 'cause I got it made. I'm sitting on a big long shoe. I got something to do. It's called drinking some coffee, smoking herb, hanging out with the flute dude, sampling all kinds of stuff, talking all kinds of gruff. You know it's never enough, like that song from Turnstile. Aw shit, my style is so wild. I'm coming back. We're gonna do it right on track, like those Hot Wheels. You know the deal. How can it be more real? I'm just a dude sitting in a shoe, cross-legged. My neck's kinda fucked up. I grabbed the luggage too fast, and then I took a dash. I got in a funky ass taxi at the Newark airport. The Newark airport. That's where I was on the 4th of July, where I was not even high. Coming back from another land, all I had was sweat in my hand. Passport all smudged up. 4 a.m. What the fuck? Running down to get my luggage. Grabbed it, pulled my back. I said, shit, that is so fucking whack. ran out, got a taxi. This dude wasn't even a taxi. He said, you didn't pay for the ticket. I said, what's the ticket here? He said, at the Newark airport, you gotta pay a ticket right up front. I said, are you frontin'? He said, no. I said, yo, I got a sick flow. Then we got in the cab. This is a true story, Max, don't even laugh. This guy was nuts. I sensed it, but I didn't say what's up. But then guess what? Something started beeping. I said, what's that? This dude had a breathalyzer in his cab. He started blowing in his breathalyzer on the way to Brooklyn. Oh shit, I was with my family. I was scared. My back was all fucked up. This is true. Newark Airport, the dude, I haven't seen, my one friend did have the breathalyzer on his car because he got a DUI. But this was a cab driver. The cab driver had the flute like you did, but it started beeping. It was like, I don't know, this dude wasn't sober. It was way in the middle of the night. I think I grabbed the bootleg cab. Shit gets nuts. Now I'm stretching it out. I can't work out, gotta stretch it out. Sitting down, touching my toes. And then I go into another flow. You know, everybody scream ho. Hey, we're gonna do it all day. Smoking hay, here we go. Jet fuel, I love ya. But yes, traveling in herb, and then I got home. I thank God they have edibles. That was the way I got through my pain. And that's what I love about New York City and these new legal cannabis dispensaries. A lot of people are, not into it, but I think in this modern age, it is the way to go. Especially if you want to flow. Who knows what we're gonna do? Oh, I know what it is. The sound. That's what it was. I've been getting into doing a lot of writing, but I also have been. Oh wow, that effect sounds wild. I've been getting into coloring. I have a dragon coloring book that has all these sick pictures of dragons, and then I have all these great Sharpies, multiple color Sharpies, and it's like a sunset of a dragon, and it's the most relaxing thing, I have to say. And as childish as it is, it's a lot of fun. So much fun coloring dragons, playing with beats, hanging with the flute man. Stretching, sleeping, doing some shows, getting out there and putting together some stand-up here and there. But like I said, the last 2 weeks, July, I will say New York is not the most productive place in July. It's very hot. So when it's nice, everybody's going out. So I've been going out, but then just getting back into the groove of doing the podcast and figuring out the next step. Because we're going to have more guests and more musicians, just like the Flute Man. We're going to sample some more coffee. That sounds great. Down in the sewer, we saw on it all kinds of rats. I saw the king pizza rat. He was hanging down deep in the sewer. The king rat. He was taking a king rat nap right on a slice of pizza. I woke him up. He said, "What the fuck are you doing down here?" I said, "Man, I took a lost turn. My phone wasn't charged up. I lost my sense of direction. Came down here in the sewer, and it was real creepy. But it was actually kinda cool. You know, really old school. Was thinking about graffiti drawn on the walls. Something real tall, maybe something like the king rat rocks it all. King rat, he said I like it. Watch out, I might try to bite it, bring it back. To be exact, New York City, I like to rap. I'm fucking jet fuel, drinking black, unsweetened, cold brew. Aw shit, call your crew. Nobody's doing it like this. Nobody ever tried to miss this big. Watch out. Coming back with lots of clout. Got all kinds of sponsors lined up. What you know about the next Tonight Show? That's the next flow. Put us on television. Smoking herb, playing the Flute Man. Chilling here with the flute man. Aw damn, what's in his hand? It's a magical flute. More funky than you ever knew. Andre 3000, he knew what to do. Stopped rapping. He got himself a space flute. Everybody's flying around. Got space flutes getting down. Cyber concerts, much galore. Planets to explore. Out there, inner space. Watch out, don't chase. Step in, get inside. Take your own super drive out there on the highway. Yeah, we do it all day. Coffee, herb, you know. Jet fuel, yes, we go real high. Come back, then we like to take a nap. Deep, REM, murmur, you know them. Yo, I think I got the bends. Radiohead, who's dead? Jerry Garcia, all kinds of people. You know, it's not evil. Just do it. Do your own thing. You know, I got a space swing. I'm gonna go out to that space. That's been there, never before. Every day, never before. It all opens up when you open your eyes. You gotta decide what you're gonna think about. So much media. I appreciate you tuning to this, but try to dismiss all the other stuff, cause I think it's gruff. Yo, I think this is enough. Coffee and herb. I think Flute Man had enough. Coconut water is your friend. If you're gonna smoke weed and you're gonna grow old in life, I would say get used to coconut water. Turmeric, big fan. I got some sick honey. I was in Vermont for a minute, and I picked up some raw honey, and man, I can't get enough. Like, I had a little bit of sniffle the other day, and that's what I did was I steamed up all the steam water, and this is what I learned. If you get it in the morning, if you get the steam right up your nose, it will get that funk out. And then you take a spoonful of raw honey and take that. Everything will clean out. And when you got all that gunk cleaned out, you're good to go. It's just in New York. Lots of gunk. Gunk everywhere. Lots of funk. I like the funk. I like the gunk. I like the dunk. Got the spunk. Let's get crunk. I'm not bunk. Go have some broccoli. Then go get frolicky. Out in the woods, John Muir, you know, that's what I heard. He was walking around, listening to trees, talking to the bees. He had weak knees. He was 73. Got a cane, carved it out of a ivory thing. Kept on walking, kept on talking about nature, love, earth, peace, the above. Human body, human spaceship, all day. That's what it's becoming. Well, I mean, that's how I see it, as like everybody, and I think everybody just needs to be an absolute individual, and that comes with a little bit of pain in the ass. But it's waking everybody up a little bit more to be authentic. And that's what I appreciate about the Flute man. He's very authentic. And I appreciate you, the listener of the Cannabis Coffee Hour. We've been together for 328 episodes. If you can believe, you can achieve. I believe this is one of the best podcasts in the world. I mean, to me. If I was like, okay, the dude plays beats, he has a guy with a flute, he smokes some good weed, he's got some cold brew, talks about stand-up. But there's too much talk about stand-up right now. I'd rather do it. I have a couple shows coming up. I'm trying to put together this one-man show thing, but I'll let you know a little bit more about that a little bit later. Check. Should we get some reggae beats going? Let's take it back. The Cannabis Coffee Hour is always good with a little dub.
Keep the fire blazing, hotter than hot. Keep the fire.
Can't go wrong with a good break beat. I'm running on 2 oatmeal cookies. Oatmeal cookies will get you by. Chocolate chip will make you die. You know that's how I get high. Just go get an oatmeal cookie. Dude started bugging out, starting to shout, telling me my weed's too strong. I said, dude, have you ever smoked a bong? Go sing a song, go to the corner, go get some oatmeal cookies, and bring it back to me. We'll share and have a glee time with this rhyme. Yes, we're doing it again. Yes, this is not a sin, we're gonna win. Yes, it's like the wind, it just pops up. And you're like, yo, what the fuck? That wind felt so good. That wind was my whole neighborhood, my whole universe, my whole planet. Just that wind, I remember it, damn it. Just a nice gust of wind. It was nice and cool, let me begin. Right here in Fresh from the start. I'm not gonna cut a fart. I'm just gonna do my art. This is it, it's really simple. Smoking weed, popping pimples. At 53, who am I to be mad at? I still get to wear a hat. Wear sunglasses on, inside. You know, that's why I'm high. Lights too bright on the set. Let them forget that I can wreck shop on the mic. This dude does what he likes. He's got biking shorts on. He's got a flute, it's not a bong. He's getting down to the song. We do it all the podcast long. Talking stuff. Yo, not talking rough. Talking about the plants. We don't even need pants. He's got biking shorts on. I have some adventure pants on. They're nylon. I've been enjoying them. Wearing them for 3 days straight. Nobody could tell. They don't smell. Yo, my name is Rob Cantrell. It's not hard to tell that this is where I need to be. With Flute Man dancing around. Drinking coffee, getting down. Episode 328. Yeah, we are very late, but it's worth it. Nobody does it like this. Yes, it's never a miss. How are you gonna diss? This is not fame or insane. No politics, no tricks. Goofing around, that's the shtick. We'll do it every week. Sometimes people be like, this dude's a freak, this dude's weak. I'm like, man, fuck you. You don't even know what to do. I got a flute, dude. I got some coconut juice. I know how to bust loose. We're talking Chuck Brown. We're talking how to get down. Trouble Funk, drop the bomb. You know, this is my song, Swan Song. Led Zeppelin documentary on Netflix is very good. Fell asleep twice, but then when I watched it, I wanted to watch it thrice, 3 times. Something about music documentaries. Those VH1 documentaries, any of those things I could just watch over and over and over again. I watch shitty music documentaries. I don't know. Music documentaries. I heard a crazy thing today, man. Internet was crazy. It was talking about Jim Morrison hanging out with Charles Manson and Brian Wilson in the late 60s in LA. And Brian Wilson had already ran into Charles Manson. It was like, I'm not fucking with this dude. And then Jim Morrison was hanging out with him, and he was like, I'm not hanging out with him. But yeah, you gotta watch out. The dark side of hippiedom, it's out there. There's hippies, and then there's, no labels. That's my thing. But I still talk shit. Is it a hit? Gonna make a hit song. Gonna sing it all night long. That's that one from AC/DC that everybody likes. It's got guitars, got bikes, motorbikes, riding rock and roll. Bo Diddley mic control. You know, I could be real cold. I could be real hot. I could be soft. I can give it all I got. Right here, right there. Oh yeah, what's going on with my hair? I think I might lose some. Well, you know, I was hanging out in the sun. Put some other stuff in my hair. We'll see it next year if it grows back like Nair. I don't know, don't really care. You know, it's just another day. Growing older is not a dismay. It's just real. It's lucky that you got this far. You know, one day you'll have the car you ever wanted. Just drive it around. Go get a bag of chips. Take a sip by your hip. Loved one. Oh yeah, son. Smoking herb, puffing herb, hanging out, spreading word about a good time, about a good rhyme. Yeah, this is not slime. This is just straight fresh beats with a flute man. We keep it so street. Not really. We're just being silly. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm having fun. Max, thank you so much. Engineering, playing the flute. We're taking a little bit of a hiatus, but coming back strong. Oh, you're excused forever. Burping, you know, it's hard. That's just a part of the gig. Yeah, whenever burps a city, it's the gas. The Topo Chico. Yeah. What is that? Is that a Coca-Cola?
No,
It's just seltzer and you still got you up? Just the bubbles. Yeah. You get the bubbles. Yeah, this bubbles do kick. I drink so much Soda Stream. I drink more seltzer than regular water, which is sad. But I do. But at least it's not soda pop. Which is when I grew up, it was soda pop. And I've kind of worked all soda out of my life. Except that probiotic. I do like those new probiotic. Yeah, they're like mini kombuchas. Everybody was drinking at this cool place in Portugal. And I was so psyched. It was like a surfer spot. And they had ginger kombucha that was so good. And it just hit the spot. Like a post-drink, like, hangout. Because it just settled my stomach. Middle of July in New York, I saw a big stork. He had a glass of pickles. He told me a riddle. Gotta have AC. Gotta do DC. Rock and roll. Mic control. Yes, gotta be bold, gotta be nice, gotta do it twice, gotta eat some rice, gotta get some chicken, put it on there, that's really good. Soya sauce, salt it up. Watch out, sodium will fuck you up. But I like salty things. I've been eating sardines. Everybody's getting into sardines. I got a sardine can from Patagonia. Patagonia has their own sardines. They'll sell you. Patagonia will sell you a fleece and a can of sardines. These guys aren't fucking around. Yeah. Patagonia, fleece, jackets, Gore-Tex. Yeah, gonna flex. Hanging out in Patagonia. On a llama, he works for Merrill Lynch. We went over to Arthur Anderson, had some fries, hung out. You know what it's about. Rockin' Patagonia fleece, working in finance. No, outdoors. Patagonia is actually a very good company. I don't want to rag on it. I was just trying to make a rap about flexing about Patagonia. It is kind of a flex, but they are a good company. So I fucks with them heavy. They're good. Yeah, I always love them. Yeah, it's super. All that stuff like North Face. Yeah, it kind of goes. That stuff is kind of like the outdoors world. Yeah, Arc'teryx was always like. There's always like the Rolls Royce brand of that shit. But you kind of need specialists because, like, that gear is actually not for, that gear is for mountain climbing. Like, all those companies were, like, mountain climbing, and then everybody got hip to them. And it's just funny how, like, North Face used to be that company, and then Patagonia used to be that company, and then Arc'teryx crept up out of nowhere, and then you just see things go so big, and then they get bootlegged out. And then you never know what the companies get so big, you don't know the quality control. And then you're like, oh, but you got to go with this new partnership or with collab. That's the only way to get. So that's what I'm saying. Support small business before things get too big. When things get too big, you don't know what the fuck's going on. I tried to get into Andor and I couldn't get into it. I was into it for like the first 7 episodes, but then I just started falling asleep. But I did get into Disney has a great Genghis Khan documentary, and I've been watching that. And I got into that, and then I was like, oh man, the world is a violent place, man. And we haven't even much evolved that much beyond it. Like, it's just in a more sophisticated manner, but it's still kind of the same bullshit. Funky dudes, funky egos, taking control of the scenario. Pushing it to the limit. People can't even think. They start to drink. They start to sink lower. You know, this is not a grower. It's a tumor. Negative energy out there. You gotta watch out. Don't get it in your hair. Just saying, be positive. Keep it together all the time so you can say another rhyme. You know, I like to do it in good time. Ooh, la, 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 one time. Coconut water. I have been just making good coffee at home, but when I do the podcast, I'm kind of like, it's in the afternoon. So I still get the coffee, but it's like more like the canned coffee or cold coffee left over from the thing. And it's not like, it's not like I want to prepare it, I guess is what I want to do for the podcast. So I'm excited to get some coffee brands and get some cannabis brands and actually do some, more sampling and tasting, improving in the moment, bringing on musicians like our good friend Max here. To play the flute, play the guitar. Yeah, this week, I pulled my shoulder, so I haven't been meditating or working out. I just been stretching out, but I can definitely feel it. I don't know. When I'm in such a good rhythm, I think everything's about getting a good rhythm. But you can go off rhythm. You could slow your rhythm. You can even take it in reverse. Out. But it just, you do have to just be very, just good to yourself in this weather. Because you can go, it's so hot out there. That's the thing is I don't want to talk about global warming, but this summer has been a little bit hotter than all the other summers. And I usually can handle no AC. But some of these days have been just fucking loco. And everybody's just hiding out in the dark underneath their sweating air conditioners. But that's July too. And I do like it. There is times you get hit with that sun. It's so bright. It's I don't know. When you can feel it in your bones and it's just on you. And you would especially if you've been outside for a minute and then you just get a big, it's like taking a big shot of orange juice or something. I'm just I love it. In the parks, yeah, just walking over here, I saw the sky was blue. That's the thing. That summer blue is such a good tone. That just perfect, not too dark blue, not too light, just that. Oh, that's blue. Same thing with water. Clean air and clean water is what the Cannabis Coffee Hour is all about. And I think that's going to be a major thing when people look at places to live. And like I said, I don't want to get political, but I do think cannabis could be used for most paper products. If I was running the newspaper industry, I would push towards cannabis newspapers and get people off the internet. Because I do think there's a market for that. I went to that record store. What was it? And there was a bunch of people are doing zines again, their own magazines. And they were all leftist, type of things. It was cool and all. But I was which one is made from cannabis paper? That's the ultimate thing. And cannabis plastic, I think, is another one. But I'm not a scientist. But those are the two things if I'm going to put out into the universe. Is using cannabis for plastic and paper. But what do I know? I'm just enjoying coffee and cannabis and doing the podcast. Here at episode 328, never late. liquid. Get sick, kid on the mic. We're doing it right. Fluid, flowing all day. Yes, no dismay. A part of the whole, back again. Flexible, always gonna win. Seep down to the deepest. Come up from the deepest. Big splash. You know we're gonna have hash in the barn. Sing this song. Yes, flow all night long. We're all liquid. Water. And the sun is the father. I mean, one of my favorite things is to just float on my back in water. And when I was at this wedding, there was a pool and I got to float on my back. And the sun was just right on me. There's a point where it's like, it feels like I'm in outer space. And I swam a few laps. I don't go hard. And I did my first cold plunge, which was wild. I don't know about that. I would do it again. It was a good setup, and I did 3 minutes. But the first time I did, I was like, I couldn't take it for 10 seconds. I was like, holy shit. And then I sucked it up. And I have to say that I did feel like blood rushing through my, like later that day. I think it made the blood in my system feel newer. So I get it. Like, I don't know, I'm not one of those cats. Some people are addicted to cold plunges. Like, that's their things, is they be cold plunging. I'm a lukewarm plunge. Too cold, no. I will scold you like a grandmother put me in the cold water. No, no, no. That's what you feel. You feel like grandma. I was just like 10 seconds. I was like, no. But when I did it, it felt good. Especially just like this podcast. I think, Max, we're going to wrap it up, my man. We did it. I hope I was still coming through. We'll have to see. But thank you for everybody tuning in to the Cannabis Coffee Hour. Peace and love. That's it.